So I knew about this box's existence for a while, and just never bothered to pick it up. It never interested me a whole lot. There were always other things I wanted to do, but I've known about it for a good long while. My lady friend went to Hobby Lobby and found it there and decided to pick it up for $25. I actually think that might be higher than the retail cost. I feel like these more standard V boxes are normally more along the lines of like 20, but I don't know, like, you know, the 4-pack V boxes. That's all we have here. We might throw an extra pack in here or there, depending on pulls. If we get, you know, some great pulls out of this, then we'll just stick with the 4. But let's go ahead and see what kind of packs we have inside. So, of course, we have a Fusion Strike, Vivid Voltage, Fusion Strike, and Evolving Skies. Not too terrible. Obviously, this is before Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, all of them, so not too bad. Here's the code card for the entire box if you would like it. And let's go ahead and get, we got 2 Fusion Strikes, right? Yeah, let's go ahead and do one of those, get one of those out of the way, and then we'll look at the promos that came with this guy. So, peel that off, slide out the code card. Oh, focus on it, focus on it, focus on it, focus on it. There you go, Merry Christmas. We do 3 to the front, get rid of our water energy, and we have the Mag Cargo, Charabug, and Judge. I actually don't recognize that card. As all the uncommons, going on to our Shelmet, or Drillbur, Bunnelby, Mudkip, Caterpie, Toxel as our reverse. And on the very, very end, we have Electrode. Nothing crazy. Alright, let's look at our promos. This one actually has some kind of bad cutting on it. Not too bad, but you can tell the border on this side is a lot thicker than the right. Not too dramatic, I suppose. But we have our Hoopa V. I'm kind of happy to add this thing to the collection. I feel like there aren't many Hoopa cards out there at all. So at least now I can say I have Hoopa in the collection, even if it is a V version and not just like a standard card. Then, of course, we have the Big Boy version here, which is really playing well with that purple light, in my opinion. Not too great with the orange. Wow, this card is so reflective. You're just seeing this straight orange beam from the light. But cool. Big Boy Hoopa V. Alright, that's literally all the inclusions. I think we're going to save our Evolving Skies for last. So let's go ahead and move on to our Vivid Voltage. Hope for that fat Rainbow Pikachu, which I still have not pulled, which, you know, I assume most people have not, as it is, like, I think the most valuable card in this set. At least it was. I assume it still is. Let's do 3 to the front, get rid of our Steel Energy, and we have the Sableye, Dewott, and Opal. Going on to our commons, we have our Chatot, Clobopus, Skiddo, Shuppet, Pharaoh Seed. For our reverse, we have a Gavantula. But on the very end, we have a Shedinja. Well, so far, not so good. Halfway through, it's only 4 packs, but halfway through, no pulls. I was hoping, man, I waited so long to actually hop on this box, and it ended up not even being me who picked it up. It was my lady friend, so I was hoping that we would get something out of here. I know this probably isn't the most exciting video I've done as of late. I mean, it's a pretty simple, kind of older V-Box now. I still think it's from current year. I don't think it's 2021. But it's before, like, in my opinion, like the best era of Sword and Shield that we've had, which is just Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Go, Lost Origin. With Lost Origin not being quite the best because of them pull rates, but hey, it's not bad. Smeargle, we have the reverse Snubble, and on the end, a Maractus. Come on, man. We have to get something from this box. At the very least, we're going to pull one thing today. I don't care how many extra packs I got to throw in this video. We're getting something. But I would like to get something from the box, preferably. You know, for $25, I would like to not just get a V and a Jumbo V. There's the code card. I mean, yeah, I'm getting a bunch of, you know, commons, uncommons, and a couple rares, but, you know, something a bit more. We have the Nuzleaf, still freaking love that boy. We have our Golduck, Chinchou, Dino, Pumpkaboo, Carvana, Glossifer. We have Pinsir as our reverse, and come on. I mean, it's kind of a pull, right? We're still going to do an extra, because it's a pretty boring pull, it's just a standard holo, but cool, for $25, we at least got something. I feel like we've been on a pretty bad luck streak lately. Like, you know, we've gotten a couple things in the last so many videos, but nothing super great. At least not a lot of super great things. Well, luckily I do have a nice pack for us to do. We're throwing a Shining Fates in here. This might be my last Shining Fates pack I have in my box. There might be another one or two, but I think it's the last. Maybe I can get some more to throw in there so we can spice up these videos with some more great Shining Fates. I love the Shining Fates set, man. It was definitely one of my favorites up until Brilliant Stars. 3 to the front, get rid of our metal energy. And I'm hoping, since we can get something in the reverse slot or the rare slot, I'm hoping this set is going to be what gets us our, I guess, second good pull. Trapinch, Snom, Grookie, Spinnerack, I believe next is our reverse slot. Hey, there we go. That's what I was hoping for. We have a shiny Dracovish, and he definitely fits the term shiny. Not one of my favorite. I kind of liked the concept of mixing and matching these fossils to make different Pokemon, but all of the results just end up being goofy, and I don't really care for any of them. Like, the idea was solid, but the execution, in my opinion, felt pretty lackluster. But hey, we still got a Shiny Vault card here, number 36 of 122. And let's see what is on the end. Maybe we can get 2 pulls out of 1 pack. We have a Dreadnought. I'm not going to bother with the end of video recap. I usually skip it in videos where our pulls weren't doing so good, but we still have to do the bonus card of the day. So these are cards that I pick up as singles specifically for this segment. They go straight into this sleeve until it is time to reveal them here. And I never know which one we gonna get. Wow, this one has plenty of whitening on it. I'm gonna get my hand there because the white background won't really help you see it. But this has to be an older card if I bought it with this amount of whitening on it. That, or it's just a card that I really wanted and I didn't care about the damage. I mean, it's not, you know, it's not like the whole card is destroyed. It's just kind of grody with all the whitening. But let's go ahead and see what it is. Hopefully we got something good here. Let me get in focus. And we have, oh my god, I know why. I have to go grab something now. You guys are probably like, you know, why was I, you know, wanting to buy this if it has some damage on it? This card is actually a big part of my history with Pokemon. And I'm so happy to add this into the collection in the condition that it's in. Let me go find something and you'll understand. So I was not one of those kids that was smart enough to keep my cards from my childhood. Most of my original cards are gone. But I do have this little tin here, and a lot of the cards in here were from my childhood. I labeled it as damaged. These are just where I throw the cards that are so beat up, I don't think they're even worth keeping with the rest of the collection. And if you look right here on top, we have that exact same Rhyhorn. Now remember, this is a card from when I was a very little child, back from 98, again, from the Jungle set. This card, again, dumb child, was in my pocket, along with a lot of other cards. And it went through the washer and dryer. This was the only card that was somewhat salvageable, as the front or back did not peel off when I separated them from each other after going through the washer and the dryer. And I refuse to throw this card away. It's a part of my childhood, man. I probably had this card, I mean, I was born in 95. This probably happened, if I had to guess, like around 2000. And I just refuse to get rid of it. But now, I have the exact card in much better condition to actually put in the collection. So, I was so happy when I saw this thing at my card store. I don't even know what I paid for it. I'll have the value down there. That's not what I paid it to, how much it's worth. But so happy to have the good version of this historic thing for me. Yeah, I don't know what happened with this one. This one's kind of modern. Yeah. I think this might have been one that I like found at work or something. You see all those creases and crap in it? Because I know I've actually found a few cards like on the floor at work. That one's pretty grody. It's clearly been like bent to hell. You know what? This thumbnail was kind of boring, so I'm going to give a little reward for all of you guys that actually clicked on this video. We'll go through. I went through and picked out some highlights from my like damaged container. So this Victini I consider damaged because it's supposed to be hollow, but you can tell that hollow is just gone. Like, there is almost no trace left of the fact that it's supposed to be holographic. We have a Kyogre here, and some of these might be a little hard to show on camera, but look at that, like, peel up there at the top. There's some just, like, gunk on the front of it. Like, that is horrible. That's only 2019. That had to have been a found card. I have a bunch of cards that have this just pink marker-looking stuff on it in this bin. God knows where they came from. We have a Cyndaquil, and again, this guy has that, like, pink marker up in the corner, and just kind of beat up. This one isn't too bad. If it wasn't for the pink marker, I probably want to keep it in that 10. We have a very cool-looking Machamp, but again, it is super beat up. Like, we got, like, some, like, stains and stuff on him, like a beat-up corner here, and look at the back of this thing. God, how old is this guy? 2010, not too bad. Houndour, again, like, look at that, man. That is just... Is that, like, shining right there? What the hell happened here? Oh, something stuck on it. But, like, you can see it has, like, scratches. If I can get it back in focus here. Like, running up through the card. If I can get, like, a good light glare on it. Like, good lord. Slowbro, it looks like there's some blood on him. It looks like dried blood, ironically, up there next to his HP indicator. Kind of gross. We have a Shuckle. This one's maybe more sad than anything. He has like a really bent corner and stuff like that. Some of these could probably go back in the collection. Again, we have another card from Fossil Set. Super bent here and right there. Aside from that, in good condition, but the bins are just horrible. We have a Holo Kabutops. Really like this card. The Holo, you can see, is very scratched. There's even a deep scratch right there. Some of these would probably be okay to throw in with my other cards. I don't know, man. I don't want to put them in with the others. This one definitely does not deserve to go in with the others. Look at that side of this thing. My camera hates focusing on shiny things. Look at that, just sheer damage on the side. The top isn't a whole lot better. Has that pink marker on it. More scratched up down there. Yeah, guys, try to avoid getting you a damage bin like this. This one actually makes me really sad because I think this is from like a special set. Very nice looking holo from, what is that, 2001 it says? Yeah, from 2001. Very beautiful looking card. I would love to get this thing not beat up. But, look at that. The back isn't... Okay, never mind. The back is pretty bad. Is that actually, like, torn? No, it's just, like, a really deep dent in the card. How do you dent a card like that? And then I think there's the last one of the ones I pulled out. These aren't all of them, but there isn't really a whole lot in that bin. I mean, considering I have... What is it, like 16,000 cards or something like that? 16, 17,000? I mean... To have a damaged bin, because I don't throw away cards, like, no matter how damaged they are, it's so rare that I actually throw anything away. But for my damage bin to be, I don't know, that thick, not the worst, right? I mean, it's not the worst damage, size for a damage bin. I also find it ironic that I just store them loosely inside of a tin without any sort of protection. So if I move this tin around, they're more likely to get beat up. Very ironic that I store them in a damaged tin. I don't store, like, anything else in tins. Everything else is, like, more securely taken care of, but I just don't care about the damaged cards, man. I just refuse to throw away that Rhyhorn, and because it's, like, the most nostalgic thing for me when it comes to reminding myself of, me being dumb as a child, and I'm so happy to have compared to the other one, a pristine copy of this Rhyhorn, even if he's a little beat up and whitened. I would love to get like a PSA 10 quality one. Either way, I figured it would be a nice little way to end out this video, because it wasn't the most exciting video, so you guys got a little treat there at the end. If you guys did enjoy this video, give it a like, subscribe for the channel for 2 videos just like this every single week, and hopefully I'll see all of y'all next time. Goodbye for now.